So come on in, take a sip. And let's whiskey down tonight. Just had a dental procedure done. It was an emergency situation. An injury I incurred many years ago on my first deployment to Iraq in the early 2000s. Just kind of caught on fire today, and so I had to go get this procedure done on my tooth. And as it is, I mean, it's not like they're going to give you like narcotics or anything here in Germany for it, but they do really nice work at least. And so thought I would just come home and have a glass of whiskey and sit down and maybe even forego the grid today. But then I thought, well, I'm going to sit on the couch, whether I'm recording it with the community or not. I'm going to sit on the couch and do it anyway. So it's just as easy for me to sit on my butt at my desk in the studio and do the grid. Maybe I just won't be able to be as loud or as animated because I don't really feel that great. And plus, half of my mouth is completely dead, so I'm having to kind of drink through a straw. Weird, right? But it's okay. But nevertheless, let's just get into this grid so we can get it over with. And I don't even know. It's a Monday grid. But considering how my mind is working today, these last few hours since the pain's been kicked in, I will be lucky if we get halfway through it. But we're going to give it a try here. So it looks like we've got a Adam Levav, which is a completely new name for me. I'll have to read the article following the solution, assuming we get to one, to see if this is his debut or if I've just missed his name before. Anyway, edited by Will Short. So it should be fun. Let's see if we get into this grid, see what we got going today. And so a place for gladiatorial combat could be an arena. I'm assuming. I mean, I don't know. I'm not going to fit a coliseum in there. Word before plane or projection. So my first thought would be astral, but my second thought is, why is that in a Monday grid? Disinfectant brand with the tagline Healthing. Think I know anything about that tagline, but I can see that being Lysol, so very good. Chewed and swallowed, maybe 8. Purges of, maybe rids. Okay, let's see. Uncommon thing, maybe a rarity. And quality of a statement that feels plausible. Oh, I don't know. I mean, good Lord, I guess it could be like a true, maybe a true factor? I have no idea. See, oozes his charm could be exudes. I might have been accused of that once or twice in my life, but certainly not post-dental procedure. I know that looks really weird. I'll warn you before I take a sip next time so you can hide your eyes. Some jazz instruments informally, maybe saxes. Basketball goals. That's funny. Now that's clever, Adam Levav. That's very clever. Got Ash here. I like that. Basketball goals. Okay, so truth, whatever. Stock market debut for sure. Yeah, okay. Going for the maybe truthiness. Holy celebrant. It would be a Hindu. Holding hands outside, PDA, and I'm going to go ahead and put in Ness, but I don't know if it's right by any stretch. Rumor has it, perhaps I hear. High school or college seniors usually, maybe 4th years, I don't know. Made a quick retreat, could be fled. Yeah, it could be to fled. Maybe to flee. So, the old shop. I had a professor that taught us one time. It says not actually ye, it was the. That Y was actually one of those old funky letters in Middle English or Old English. It was produced a th sound. So I don't know how true that was, and that was in undergraduate before there was even a Google. So, maybe I should research that some more. Not hide and seek. Uno times dos equals dos. Okay. Restaurant that offers a Mexican tres leches stack. I had no idea. IHOP. Okay, cool. Mini albums, very nice. Okay. Well, we're kind of taking our time getting through this, but I'm not moving too fast, so I apologize for that. Cost for a commercial, perhaps an ad buy or an ad run. I don't know. Money, money, money is probably ABBA. And dag nabbit. So I'm going to go ahead and put an ad thing in here. Let's see what we got here. Lead into Worth, Wayne, or Lauderdale. Well, the former is my hometown of Fort Worth. I was born and raised in Fort Worth. Even went to school in Fort Worth. Texas Christian University, Texas Wesleyan University. Went to Nolan Catholic High School. Went to Easel High School. Went to Crowley High School. I was bad at high school, so I went to a lot of them. Hangout events for two guy friends. I don't know. Bro something. What it is, no idea. Dag nabbit, maybe drat. Common chart for comparing data, maybe a bar graph? I don't know. This isn't going to be just the easiest of Mondays, I guess, or I could just be really not feeling well. So swears to maybe a tests. I feel like I got this suffer and succotash thing going on with my mouth. I can't really speak. Shelf on a cliff could be a ledge. Caustic drain cleaner. I'm going with lie on this one. So yeah, maybe put a ledge in here, call it good, see what happens. So I guess we got a bar graph. I feel like I'm recording this podcast at 2 o'clock in the morning while my parents are asleep downstairs. I don't want anybody to know that I'm doing this on the side because I'm supposed to be in bed because I'm in 8th grade. That's how quiet I'm being. Very strange. So hangout events for two guy friends, maybe bro dates. I've never heard of one, but I like it. Visibly supports as a university of sports to maybe reps. Ready to eat as fruit could be ripe. So maybe an ad fee. So maybe 4th years. I mean, I never made it that far. I just left 9th grade and went to college. I found a way to do it and did it. Chillaxes with friends, maybe hangs. And honestly, it wasn't that high school was bad. It was just bad for me. Sweetheart, Slingly could be bae. What I really needed was college. Kind of steaks. Maybe probably a T-bone here. And I really am glad. Strings along. So maybe leads on. Let's check that S. Brief moment. Maybe a sec. What do we got going on here? Tongue of Chaucer, or what's literally shown in the shaded squares. Just talking about the old shop. Oh, that's so funny. Yeah, but Middle English. We have to admit that's not that much of a coinky dink consider we're working on a crossword, right? You know, I mean, it's guess we got Lucy in here. See, you guys are great. You're making my mouth feel better. It already feels a little bit better because of y'all. I'm telling you, it makes me feel good. Thank you. Oh, no. It's the seeds. Downpour. Wipes out. Maybe erases. Yeah, I didn't want to get ahead of myself. So I think we got seeds here. And this could be a deluge. And so, do a whoopsie. Maybe air? Do a whoopsie? Spinners and laundromats. Oh, gave up. I was like, what's that SR? So I guess dryers. Journalism could be the press. Oh, fly high could be to soar. There was a time. With it in last century slang, maybe hip. More than will. Oh, help. Okay, now we're going back to the 50s last century. Let's see. Eager. Let's see. Sorry, I'm getting text messages from my colleagues, and they're popping up on my screen because everything's connected, all 17 of these Mac computers here. And, yeah. They're all wanting to know if I need anything, if they want me to bring me my computer so I can telework tomorrow. I'm going to work. Quiet on the set. Okay. So what do we got here? Aid in preventing a shipwreck. Maybe a lighthouse? Felt sore, maybe ached. Well, this is still a pretty fun grid. I'm telling you, it really is. Maybe DM'd. Sharp-eyed bird. Maybe an eagle. It'd be kind of fun if you said we had a real hawk eye. Company nickname Big Blue, and it would be IBM. Young feller could be a lottie. And competent to be able. A tightens one's skates, maybe laces up, and digitally made to look younger. De-age. I guess. Feel relief from anxiety. I don't know. Arabic for God would be Allah. Given to gravity, sag. Pigpen could be a sty. Okay. I feel like if I had a little bit more energy, go a little bit faster on this one today. Essential to the character of something. Minuscule picture used in spycraft. Maybe a micro dot? Yeah, beware the Ides of March. Edible ice cream holder, maybe a cone. I sure wish they'd come out with some sort of genuinely keto ice cream that I could just eat all I wanted. They probably have one, but it'd probably be a lot of work. On the ocean could be at sea. Rick and Morty. I'm not surprised they're still on. Essentially, to the character or something. So this might be inherent. So I guess maybe breathe easy. And I'm sure I've gone and screwed something up somewhere, but I better turn my speaker on. Cheese-loving test subjects could be lab mice. So a Q is a line. And I guess we can go with the lab mice. And how do we do, Bob? This was great. Thank you, everyone, for everything you do. We'll forgo the whole out with the old and for new thing. Just want to say thank you for joining me to solve this quick grid. Don't want to make a big show of it because honestly, I can't. I'm going to try to do the Guardian now and get these uploaded, and then I'm going to go nurse myself with maybe some more of this because it is rather refreshing. I hope everyone has a fantastic rest of your day and evening, and be well. Take care. Hopefully see you tomorrow in a much better place. Be well. Shoes.